Right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is Tuesday evening or Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday. I'm sorry, there's some people zooming in from the Philippines. So great morning, great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are zooming in from. I am Jillian Lola here in the United States. I am about 15 minutes from DC, so we call my state Maryland. But I'm excited about what's taking place. We're calling this new year 2021 Miss Bitcoin Beauty. She coined that phrase, and I love it because she said, listen, this is the year that we're definitely going to have plenty of great health, great wealth, and financial stability because of this called hypertech or hyper community. We're building a community of wealth transfers. So we're excited about what's taking place. Honestly, for myself, I enjoyed what was taking place here because it's just very simple, simplistic, and any and everybody can do this. Bitcoin Beauty shared with me the other day. She spoke to somebody who was 99 years old who was interested in taking this information and using it. So this is for any age, no matter where you are in the world. We're just excited to share this information with you, your friends, or your family. So without further ado, Ms. Bitcoin Beauty, can you hear me?
I can, Jillian. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you for hosting this evening. And I thank you for all that you do to serve the team. So we're going to go ahead and get right started because, again, I do not take your time for granted. I'm going to be short, sweet, and strong. Those are my 3 S's. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started right now. My name is Brenda Chunga, AKA Bitcoin Beauty. That simply stands, the Bitcoin Beauty stands for the fact that I fell in love with Bitcoin and I just coined it. Bitcoin is beautiful, right? So I'm excited. If you all even understood what is taking place with this amazing company, you wouldn't be able to sleep. You would be smiling like I'm smiling. I smile 24 hours, 7 days a week. I think I even smile in my sleep. I'm out of the DMV marketplace with Miss Jillian, this DC, Maryland, and Virginia. It's the fact that we can get to DC in 3 minutes, Maryland in 3 minutes, and Virginia in 3 minutes, that's what we call the DMV, right? So we're going to get ahead and get started. And let me share my screen with you all. And feel free, please make sure your phone is on mute. And we will rock and roll. 1 second here. Let me share my screen. There we are. Second. That's it. Hope you all can see my screen there. So first things first, we're going to start with the Zoom etiquette, right? It's very important for you all to make sure you turn off your phones, turn off the TV, grab a pen and paper because you may hear something here that catches your attention. Put the cats away, the dogs away, the babies away, and just say, look, this is mommy and daddy's time. We're going to get some information that is definitely life-changing. The information I'm going to share here with you this evening can also transform your life and transform your bank account, right? If you apply it. People tend to say knowledge is power. However, that is not correct. Applied knowledge is power. So please listen with intention how this opportunity can help and improve your life, right? Please enjoy the next 20 minutes. Save all questions until the end of the break, because we will have a Q&A at the end. Now, this is the disclaimer that I need to read. I want to make sure everyone hears this out. Feel free to take a screenshot. We say, thank you for attending this presentation. Participation in this project, like any other, involves risk. Under no circumstances should this presentation be considered as any type of solicitation, investment, or financial advice. The information is provided to you in general terms without accounting for your specific personal and financial situation. The project is on a best effort basis, and like any other project, this is a risk of loss of all funds and commission. Past results are not a guarantee of future performance. We recommend you seek an advice of a suitable qualified professional before deciding if unsure. Your continued attendance of this meeting beyond this point indicates your acceptance of the above terms. So enjoy the next 45 minutes. In my case, the next 30 minutes, right? All righty. So first things first, I'm going to play a short video for you. It is 3 minutes short. I love this video because it gives you the gist of our company and the question. It answers the question when people say, how long have you guys been around and what have you done? This gives it to you in about 3.5 minutes. And then I will take up from there where I'll go into more details and dig a little deeper. All righty. So let me play this video for you. 1 second.
Australia Bitcoin community, and Ryan Chu, one of China's top 4 crypto giants. Sam is the chairman of Hypertech Group and founder of Blockchain Global, BGL. A world-renowned blockchain company. Sam also founded Blockchain Center, dedicated to promoting the mass adoption of blockchain technology through education. After years of high-level dialogue with governments in many countries, Blockchain Global has opened government-funded education centers in 13 countries and 16 cities around the world. Ryan is an early Bitcoin investor, chairman of Star Capital, co-founder of BGL, and honorary chairman of the Hcash Foundation. He is a self-made billionaire with a massive amount of resources and equity in over 40 cryptocurrency exchanges. Together with Sam Lee, Ryan has brought together all of his resources under the Hypertech Group, which plans to go public in Hong Kong by 2022. The group's vision is to contribute to the world through technological innovation, where the focus will be on using blockchain technology to empower the real economy and to help traditional enterprises increase their collective market cap by at least $300 billion within 3 years. The Hypertech Group will use this foundation to build an empire of listed companies. The core companies under Hypertech Group include Blockchain Global, Star Capital, Hcash Foundation, and DigitalX. Blockchain Global, founded in 2014, Blockchain Global has a global outreach and partnerships with Fortune 500 companies and governments around the world. With over 500 employees and offices in over 16 countries, BGL has invested over $300 million in incubation of more than 80 successful blockchain technology startups. Star Capital, a well-known Australian blockchain VC firm founded in 2015. Star has garnered government support and has consulted and invested in some of the most successful blockchain projects and exchanges, such as Binance, ZB, Tron, NEM, and Amise Go. Hcash Foundation, providing world-class technological innovation. Hcash has created a unique cross-chain technology recognized by world governments and top media outlets. Led by the godfather of Monero, chief scientist Dr. Joseph Liu, they have achieved a technological breakthrough known as zero-proof quantum resistance technology, which creates a level of security resistant to even the most advanced cyber threats. DigitalX, the world's first publicly listed Australian blockchain company that provides industry-leading marketing solutions and listing services. 3 main products of DigitalX are its iCity Urban Digital Advertising Network, Digital Talks Graphic Media, and Butterfly Mobile Marketing Platform, which covers marketing needs from PC to mobile. Hypertech Group's vision is to contribute to the world through technological breakthroughs in the blockchain industry through blockchain education, Mars Home and Mars Academy, a unified blockchain community, Hyper Community, and a groundbreaking digital financial ecosystem, Hyper Capital. In the next 5 years, Hypertech Group plans to have 300 super modes governing our ecosystem, 300 innovative projects in our ecosystem, 300 Mars Home education centers worldwide, 30 million Hyper Community members, and a market valuation of $300 billion upon public offering. Together with Hyper Community and the Hyper Capital platform, Hypertech Group strives to disrupt entire industries by pioneering the world's most comprehensive digital finance ecosystem and transform the world economy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed that. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I hope you enjoyed that video, and we're going to go ahead and dig a little deeper here and give you some incredible information about our company. So the name of our company is Hypertech Group, the world's strongest blockchain alliance. Our main offices are located in Hong Kong, Shanghai, and Melbourne. So just to give you some information about the Hypertech group, they comprise of about 4 successful companies. The first one is Digital X. Digital X, ladies and gentlemen, was founded in 2014. It was the first blockchain company ever listed on the Australian exchange. So that's huge for it to be publicly listed on the Australian Stock Exchange. They specialize in asset management, mergers and acquisition, legal and compliance, utility crypto token listing services. Their offices are located in Perth, Sydney, and New York. The next successful entity is Blockchain Global. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Blockchain Global was founded in 2014, and our owner invested $300 million of his own money into 80 successful blockchain technologies, including NEM and Tron. So for those of you crypto lovers and you understand the different cryptocurrencies we have, Tron is one of them, and they're worth billions today. Blockchain Global also advises governments and Fortune 500 companies. They have offices in 22 locations globally and hundreds of employees. The next successful entity is Collinstar. Collinstar was founded in 2015. Collinstar is actually the largest blockchain venture capital company in the world. And what does venture capital mean? It simply means they're companies that invest in other companies. So for those of you in the US that know the show Shark Tank, well, you know how the shark has to, they will look at a company, you come with your idea, and then the shark will say, yes, we like your idea, we're going to invest in you. So what Collinstar is a shark when it comes to its arena, when it comes to cryptocurrency. So this is what they've done. Our owner has invested $400 million of his own money in over 300 companies, including 40 plus crypto exchanges and 12 of the top 20 cryptocurrencies that are worth billions today. Offices are located in Hong Kong and Australia. And now this is our project, our coin here, our token, the Hcash. Now it's founded in 2016. It is listed on the top 100 coin market token. It's one of the, there's several tokens out there, there's several coins out there. And the fact that Hcash is on the top 100, ladies and gentlemen, that is huge. And what they focus on is quantum computers. For those of you that don't know about quantum computers, they're super fast computers, and they're working alongside with IBM. And governments have funded this project. Research and development is being done by Purdue, Monash, Tokyo, and Shanghai University. So again, why am I sharing this information with you? I want to share credibility so you can understand Hypertech Group is not a fly-by-night company. It's not a company that just surfaced today and say, oh, Bitcoin has risen and now we want to start a company. They have been in this space for over 6 years. Think about it. Crypto, Bitcoin, that happened 11 years ago, over 11 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, and we have been in the space for 6 years. It's to let you know you are partnering up with the who's who when it comes to blockchain and cryptocurrency. Now, let me introduce you to the man behind the Hypertech Group. Meet our owner. This is our owner, Ryan Zhu. He's a self-made billionaire. And ladies, that's self-made billionaires with a B. Now, why am I stressing that? Because some people may think, oh, he inherited his money or he got it from somewhere else. No, this gentleman took a look at the white paper back in 2008. And what he decided to do, he fell in love with it. He fell in love with crypto. He fell in love with Bitcoin. And he decided to start mining. He started mining in 2009. And as he was mining, ladies and gentlemen, he mined tens of thousands of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, tens of thousands. I want you to think about it today. How much is one Bitcoin worth today? I looked at it earlier. It was about 33,000 for one Bitcoin. Now imagine if you had tens of thousands of Bitcoin. Please mute yourself out if you're not muted. Thank you so much. So I just want you to understand, he understands this space. He's one of the world's biggest crypto miners and investors. Someone please mute your line out. Co-host, if you can help with that, thank you. Sorry, ladies and gents, let's get going. So Colin Stars, ladies and gents, is one of the companies that he owns. Binance, for those of you that understand crypto, Binance is one of the largest exchanges in the world. He's a 3% owner with Binance. He's a 35% owner with ZB.com. He also owns his own exchange, one of them called the Who Exchange. Now, if you guys know anything about exchanges, this is how money is being made with exchanges. When someone purchases crypto, guess what happens? There is a fee when you purchase crypto. When you sell crypto, there's a fee. When you swap crypto, there's a fee. So Binance alone transacts over billions a day. Imagine if he only received 1 penny from those billions transacted a day. So that's revenue coming in. He's also an angel investor in 12 of the top 20 cryptos, and he's accounting for 60% ownership. He's an angel investor in Bitcoin, Monero, Tether, you name it, ladies and gents. That's how powerful this is. Now, he's also a majority shareholder of 5 Australian and NASDAQ listed blockchain tech companies. I'm not sure if you paid attention to my words here. I said majority shareholder. So that lets you know you stand behind a gentleman that understands what he's doing, and he truly understands this space, and he's very well respected in this industry. Now, let me introduce you to the Prince of Blockchain, ladies and gents, Sam Lee. Sam Lee is the co-founder of Blockchain Global. Sam Lee is a regular guest commentator on huge media outlets such as CNN, BBC, Forbes, and Bloomberg. He's also working alongside with Microsoft and Amazon. Here's what I'd like for you to take a look at. If the likes of Amazon and Microsoft is working alongside with Sam Lee, if they're good enough for Amazon and Microsoft, wouldn't Hypertech Group be good enough for us? That's how I looked at it. When I was evaluating this company 90 days ago, I said, wow, we have something incredible here. We have something solid here. We have individuals that understand and they know this space inside and out. Well, let me share this with you. Take a look here. This is Sam Lee on CNN, right, being interviewed. We also have him on Sky News. So again, documentation beats conversation. Feel free to go ahead and do your own research and due diligence and Google. Here he is, our blockchain community. These are the blockchain centers that he's been going across the country and opening up blockchain centers. We have over 16 of them worldwide. Here he is in Australia. He's here in Russia. Here he is in Geneva. And ladies and gents, it goes on and on and on. He's here in Indonesia, Montenegro. And again, what these blockchain centers do, they allow individuals to come there for free, learn about cryptocurrency and the blockchain, because that's where the world is going. I want you all to think about this. PayPal, you're able to purchase Bitcoin from PayPal now. Now, at one point, PayPal and everyone else said, oh, this cryptocurrency thing is not going to last. But guess what? Now they said, hey, if we can't beat them, it is time to join them. We also have Cash App. Some of you know what Cash App is, right? You can buy Bitcoin via your Cash App. Take a look at the bottom of your Cash App. It's right there. And most people aren't aware of that. Again, this is where the world is going. It's going digital. So I just want to bring this to your attention. Now, another thing that I want you all to pay attention to, for those of you that have Amazon Prime, there is a 6-series documentary. It is called Next Blockchain. And we'll post that link in the chat for you. But it's called The Next Blockchain. Feel free to go to Amazon Prime and search for it. Now, episode 6, what I love about episode 6, it's named The Players, the who's who when it comes to cryptocurrency. So you may hear a lot of other companies and other platforms out there, but right here, documentation where they're going out interviewing the players that when it comes to this arena. This was huge for me. I remember going straight to Amazon Prime and watching it. Now it is it's not in English, but they do have the they have it written down there in English. So don't feel alarmed. You will be able to read as you go. So I just wanted to share that with you. Look at our equity portfolio. Remember, he is an owner and angel investor in most of these companies here because he owns them, he's invested in them, and I want you to see his portfolio. Collectively, we are looking at over 10 billion for an equity portfolio when it comes to the Hypertech group. How huge is that? Again, this answers that question for the individual who says, well, how do you know how long is this company going to last? Well, the Hypertech group, they have a lot more to lose than to earn by having us come together and saying, hey, we're going to be here today and gone tomorrow. So now we need promoters and users. The blockchain is a multi-trillion-dollar trend. Mass adoption is coming. We are in position to capture a large market share with your help. We reward you for helping us build the world's biggest blockchain community. Now think about it, ladies and gents, for anything. If you ran your own business, if you work a 9 to 5, here's what I want you to think about. What do we need? We need promoters. We need customers. Imagine having a grand opening and you have this big red ribbon at the front of your new store. And on the grand opening day, you go to cut that ribbon and you're the only one out there, right? It may be the best business idea ever, but because you don't have promoters and users, they can't grow. So this is where you and I come in, and the company will reward us handsomely. So here's the next goal. The goal is this. We already have a successful company called the blockchain, which is listed on the Australian Stock Exchange. You have Digital X, a successful company. You have Star. You have Hcash. So the next goal is this, to have a multi-billion-dollar IPO on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. And to do so, our goal is to have 30 million customers in our ecosystem and 300 in our Mars Academy. So this is where the Hyperfund Global comes in. And I'm so excited that we are hearing about this early on. We are a part of this community and growing. So Hyperfund is where they're going to reward us and passively. So how does it all work? On top of the highly profitable crypto portfolio, Hypertech Group is developing a unique decentralized finance ecosystem that capitalizes on some of the most profitable industries in existence, such as social media, crypto mining, e-commerce, news, digital banking, and financial technology. So I want you all to see this right here. Our ecosystem has a hyper mall, hyper mining, hyper news, hyper TV, which is the hyper show, hyper bank, hyper talk, hyper finances. So to let you know all the things that are coming, we already have the hyper bank, right? So that's already here in our ecosystem. So we're letting you know that if you're drawing on the screen, please don't draw on the screen. Thank you. All right, guys. So let's talk about another amazing addition with our Hyperpay card. I love this card right here. Here's why. There are other cryptocurrency credit cards out here or debit cards out here. The difference between what we have, your spending limit is $50,000 a day. So with $50,000 a day, ladies and gents, you can go to the dealership and purchase your car with your crypto. Now, some of you may say, how is that possible? It is possible. It's a button you just press, and then it converts over to fiat. So right here, it instantly converts crypto into fiat currency in 176 countries, and it's 100% secure and simple. That is powerful, ladies and gents. So what that means is this. You take $1,000 of your money, put it on the platform, go out there and multiply that. Now you have crypto in the tens of thousands, and you can spend that directly just using your card. Now businesses can now easily accept payments in cryptocurrency too, because as long as you put it on that card, you're able to use it anywhere that MasterCard or Visa is accepted. Now become a member. Trillions of dollars are pouring into the blockchain project and this decentralized finance this decade. Hyperfund is offering you an opportunity to earn rewards from blockchain technology and the biggest wealth transfer ever. So let me introduce you to Hyperfund, part 1, the world's most sustainable passive reward program. Now, I want you all to pay attention to this word right here, passive. Now, here's what happened. This is when I saw this for the first time, I said, I can earn passively. Imagine you're going to work and you're putting 8 hours a day, sometimes overtime, and you have to work for money. So you work to earn money. Once you get paid, you take the money and you go pay your bills, pay your insurance, take care of what you need to take care of. And then once you run out of the money, what do we have to do? We go back to work to make some more, earn more. Here's what happens. When you have something passive, you can now go to work, earn the money, take some of that money, put it on a platform such as this one is the Hyperfund, put it on a platform, and now let your money go to work for you. Imagine that. Now it's time for the money to put in 8 hours a day. It's time for your money to put in 24 hours a day, right? You want your money to work overtime. So we have that here where you're able to earn passively. When I say passive, I mean literally get started, purchase your membership, sit back, you begin to get paid every single day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Again, this is why I love this word here, passive. Now, before I go into how you're able to earn passively, let's go ahead and give you a recap, because most of the time individuals will come up to me and say, well, how is this company going to be able to pay everybody? How can they sustain paying us passively? Well, this is how. So they leverage the group power, which is one of the ways revenue comes into the company. It's through large scale crypto mining. Now, for those of you that are new to crypto mining simply means this is what they have to do. They use the computers and energy, and it's really, really expensive, right, to create one Bitcoin. Remember, it is digital. It's all a bunch of numbers and coding to create one Bitcoin. So that's why it's expensive. Now, the key word here, it's large scale mining. So our owners, they have an actual warehouse where they're mining crypto. And remember, I mentioned earlier, our owner is a self-made billionaire because he began mining since 2009 and still mining today. Industry wells and market maker. This simply means we move the market. You guys know when you're trading gold, trading Forex, whatever it is you're trading, you have to watch the market, listen to the news, and find out who sold what, who's buying what, and then you make a sell. Well, our company, we actually move the market. So when we make a sale or we purchase something, the market moves. So we're the people that they research and say, oh, Hypertech Group just did something. It's time to buy this or it's time to sell that. So that's what we mean when we say market makers. They're also angel investors. So that when they see projects that are coming out that they say, oh, this is going somewhere, guess what they do? They invest in those early. Just think about it. If you were one of the ones that helped with Facebook, right? You would have been the person who got some of the shares and become a millionaire today. They launch innovative projects. They stake and incubate projects. They list utility token fees. They also have crypto exchange fees. Now, crypto exchange fees, we talked about this a little bit, where we say if you have an exchange, and for those of you that are new to crypto, what the exchange does, ladies and gents, you're able to purchase your crypto or purchase your Bitcoin. And every time you purchase crypto, there is a fee. Every time you sell, there is a fee. Every time you swap, there is a fee. So remember, owning an exchange, right? You are getting that fee. So this is what's coming in as revenue every single day. So now you and I can receive daily rewards in this multi-trillion-dollar trend with Hyperfund. How do you get started? It's pretty simple. All you do here is you choose your membership. You select your membership. You can start with as little as $300. That's it, $300. However, it's in $300 increments or $500, $1,000, $10,000, but there is no maximum. So if you decided to get started with $1 million, you can do so. I had a friend of mine 90 days ago decided to come in with 75,000 first. He says, I'm just going to put 75,000 just to test it out. And then a week later, he put another 100,000. Now, again, I don't have that kind of money, but there are people out there that have it. And one thing I understand with people that have money and people that don't have money, they have one thing in common. You guys know what that one thing is? The people with more money, guess what they want to do? They want to make money. The people with no money, guess what they want to do? They want to make more money. So again, I love the fact that you can come in at any level and begin to earn passively. So wherever your comfort level is, that's where you begin. So at $300, ladies and gents, the company is going to double your membership. Now, some people may say, oh, that's an investment. we have to be careful with our words. Choose your words wisely. So here, it is not an investment, right? In reality, yes, you're taking your money and you're putting it in places. However, you decide to get started here at Hypertech Group, you are purchasing a membership. And when you purchase the membership, they're going to pay you in rewards every single day. And those rewards are going to be anywhere from 0.5% a day to 1% a day. If you got started with 500, they're going to double that. If you got started with 1,000, that will be doubled. You get started with 10,000, they will double it. But you all are in for a treat tonight, because we will not only double, they're actually going to triple your membership. How exciting is that? Now, this promotion, we don't know how long it's going to last, but for right now, it is tripling your membership. Here's how it works. If you get started with $1,000 membership, you will get $3,000 in rewards. If you got started with $300, you're looking at $900 in rewards. So some of you are looking at the number, 0.5% to 1% max per day. So right now, the company is paying everyone 0.5% a day. That's what everyone's getting. No matter what membership amount you get started with, it is 0.5%. So if you got started with $300, you're going to earn 0.5% a day in rewards. If you get started with $1 million, you're going to get 0.5% a day in rewards. This is the beautiful part. There are no monthly fees and no forced upgrade and no having to pay an annual amount for a website. You just purchase your membership, you sit back, you collect every single day. Next screen. So what do you get with the membership? Once you purchase your membership, what are the perks? What do you get for that? One, you have access to our Mars Academy, which is our blockchain and crypto knowledge from the best universities. Two, you receive daily rewards by leveraging the group's expertise and growth. Then three, ladies and gents, you have exclusive pre-sale offers on huge blockchain projects at 20 to 30% below market value. What does this mean right here? Well, here's the beautiful part. You become a member. And when the company decides, hey, there's a token that we're ready to incubate or list on the exchange, they come to us first because we're members. And they say, hey, let's say the rate is going for 1 penny, 1 cent, right? They come to us and say, you can get these tokens for 1 cent, but when it's time to go list or list the tokens, guess what's going to happen? The rates may be a little higher, but because we purchased it at below market value, when it's time for them to list or sell, we get to hold on to it. And as the coin rises, we could sell it or we can hold on to it and see what happens. But again, this is another exclusivity that we get just by being a member. Now, thank you all for listening. This is the end of part one. Part one was mostly focused on passive reward, right? But that individual who says, look, I don't like talking to anyone. I don't want to share anything with anyone. I just want to have my money make more money for me. If you are that individual, then this was for you. Passive. You do not have to say anything. You could get your membership, sit in a corner, and every single day you're getting paid, right? And that is a beautiful thing. And that's what attracted me to this amazing platform. Now, what you do at this part, if you are that number one person who says, I just want to earn passively, you ask the person who invited you to the Zoom and say, hey, I'm ready to triple my membership. However, part two is optional. Part two is for that individual who says, you know what? If this thing is true, and if this thing really does work, I know a lot of people that I would love to share this with. You know, because some people just want to test things out first, see if it works, and that's okay. And then some people dive right in. I'm that diver. I'm like, hey, I'm jumping in. So here's part two, ladies and gents. We say sharing is caring, right? If you found a pot of gold somewhere in the middle of the road, there was all this gold, but you could not get all that gold by yourself. Who is that person? Who would you be calling? Who's the person you're going to say, friend, I found some gold. I can't carry it all, but I need you to come help me. Well, this is what we have. Sharing is caring. We have that pot of gold for you. Here's the pot of gold, ladies and gents. This is our unilevel rewards. Here is how the unilevel rewards work. The company says this: we are going to pay you 20% every single day with anyone you share this with. Now think about it. Instead of the company paying for marketing and advertising to get people to join the membership, they're like, no, let's put the money into the people. Let's give you the 20% for bringing on and sharing this with individuals. So here's the example. Let's say you shared this with me. I'm considered your level 1. Let's say you shared this with 5 other people. Those 5 individuals are considered your level 1. Now, these 5 individuals, guess what happens? You will be receiving 20% every single day for the next 20 months. That's huge. So that means one person is bringing you daily rewards for the next 20 months. So let me give you an example. Let's say you shared this with me. I decided to get started with $5,000. My membership package was $5,000. Now I'm going to earn 0.5% a day. What's 0.5% of 5,000? That is $25 per day. So I am happy. I now walk away with $25 every single day until I am paid out a total of $15,000, right? Because the company is paying me 3 times my membership. So I'm getting $25 a day. Guess what you're getting? You're getting 20% of my $25 every day. Now, what's 20% of $25? That is $5 that is coming to you every single day for the next 20 months. How huge is that? Just do the math. 20, I'm getting 25, but you're getting $5. Now, let's say you shared this with me and I decided to get started. Now, I decide to share this with Jillian. Jillian now becomes your level 2. Jillian's your level 2. You're going to get 15% on any membership that Jillian gets started with. And you're going to get 20% from me. And that's every single day. But let's say Jillian decides to share this with her best friend. Well, her best friend is on your level 3. Every time her best friend, whatever membership her best friend decides to get, you're going to get 10% every single day for the next 20 months, 15% on Jillian every single day for the next 20 months, and 20% every single day on my membership every single month. That is huge. Now, the company says this. All you need to do to unlock these 20 levels is share this with 20 individuals. Now, do you have to stop at 20? No. But to unlock your levels, the company says you share it with 20 people. So what do I mean? If you share this with 5 individuals and they got started today, you're going to get paid off of level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You share it with 6, they unlock the 6th level. You share it with 7, it unlocks the 7th. Somebody asked me the other day, what if I share it with 100 people? Well, that's fine. The minimum is 20. Once you share it with 20, you've unlocked all the levels. Now, those 100 people you share it with, guess what happens? They are all considered your level 1. Because they're considered your level 1, you're going to get 20% every single day on 100 individuals. And it doesn't matter what membership they pick. It doesn't matter to you. They're coming in at whatever level they're happy with. They're earning passively, so they're really happy with you because they're getting 3 times their money. You are even happier because you're getting 20% on top of that. How amazing is that? And this is for the individual, like I said, that decides to share this with friends and family. Now, let's talk about the other reward that we have here, which is our VIP reward. We just talked about the community rewards. The community rewards, ladies and gents, that's on top of your passive reward. So now let's talk about the VIP rewards. Here is how it works. The company says this. We are going to pay you an additional 0.5% a day on 50,000 that you have on your team, right? So here's how it works. Let's say this is you. You decide to share this with A, B, and C. Well, team A goes out there and they take off. They just take off. They're excited. They understand it. They get it. Well, team A has 10 million in total memberships. The company says what we're going to do, we won't count your biggest team. We're going to count all your other teams. So let's say you shared it with 20 people. They're only going to take 1 out of the 20. Whichever 1 out of the 20 has the most memberships, that's the one they will not count. However, they'll count B and C. They'll add it all up. 2.5 plus 2.5, that's 5 million. So that $5 million, I said $5 billion, 5 million in membership, the company says you now qualify as a 5-star. And being a 5-star, ladies and gents, it means you have 5 million in membership, and they're going to pay you an additional 15%. An additional 15%. And this is through infinity of your entire organization minus that one team. Whichever person in your team has the most membership, they don't count that one. They count everything else collectively, whatever that totals up to be. This is how you qualify for the VIP rewards. We do have 5-star. We have 6 people in the company right now that are 5 stars. The person who personally introduced me, my sponsor, he's a 5-star, and they said it's 5 stars, you're averaging $6,000 per day. Again, that's an average. It could be 7 or 8 or 9, but the average they're looking at is $6,000 per day as a 5-star. And we have 6 of them there. I am a 2-star with the company right now, and excited to be a 2-star. Why? Because it means we're helping so many people earn a passive income here with our platform. So that's our VIP rewards. So this is the end of the presentation. Just imagine if your bank offered you 20% per month for 12 months. So imagine you wake up tomorrow and the bank says, we're going to start giving you guys 20% on everything you have in your savings. So let's say you have $1,000 in your savings. 20% of 1,000, you're looking at $200 PM, that stands for per month. So $200 per month, if you multiply that by 12 months, you are looking at $2,400. That's extra with your money just sitting in the bank. Now, what if you decided to compound your returns? So every month when the bank gives you $200 in returns based on this 20%, instead of you pulling out this 200, you decide to take the 200 and you add it here to your 1,000. So what does that mean? That means the following month, instead of the bank paying you 20% on 1,000, they are now paying you 20% on 1,200. So the following month, when you get paid your 20% on 1,200, you're going to make a little over $200. You take that $200 and you add it over here. So now the following month, you're now at $1,400. That is what we call compound. So if you were to compound your $1,000 for 1 year at 20%, you are looking at $10,000 in 1 year. How powerful is that? Now, again, some people say, oh, the math doesn't add up. I did the math. Well, you're probably doing the math on 15%. This example is based on 20%, right? So the company says, this example about the bank says, if you compound 20% on 1,000, you're looking at $10,000 for the year. Here's the beauty. Numbers don't lie. So if you took the same 10,000 and you compounded this for 1 year, you are looking at $100,000 in a year. And then if you took that same 100,000 and compounded that for another year, you're looking at $1 million per year. That's huge, ladies and gents. Okay, let's go to the next slide. One second, the screen is freezing on me. All right, 1 second, ladies and gents, it just froze on me. I'm going to stop share and reshare real quick. There we go. Okay, all right, here we go. So if someone offers you an amazing opportunity, but you are not sure you can do it, what do? Do you say yes and then learn how to do it later? Or do you say, no, this is not for me. I don't understand crypto. I don't really even know where it's going. We say this, earn while you learn. You don't need to be a crypto specialist or need to know everything about crypto or Bitcoin. All you need to know is, one, are they credible? Who are the owners? What have they done? Have they been in this space for a while? And by doing so, at least you get going and you start earning. And while you're earning, you're learning at the same time. We say this, excuses will always be there, but opportunity won't. So the question you want to ask yourself tonight is this: what are you looking for? Are you looking for more time, more money, more freedom? you can get that here, right? You say you don't have to be great here. You just have to be consistently good. And what do we mean by consistently good? Consistently good with sharing this information with friends and family. Again, we are going through a pandemic in the world. Most people are home. They have access to their Zooms. You just share this with them. Say, I found something amazing. Take a look at it. That's it. This is officially the end of the presentation, ladies and gents. If you're ready to increase your wealth, congratulations and welcome to the team. We want to say thank you so much for being on our Zoom here this evening. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and we're going to open it up for Q&A. And I'm excited to say welcome to the crypto family and blockchain and the wealth that is taking place here with Hypertech Group. So I'm going to stop sharing right now. And that is the end of the presentation.